Hello everybody. I was in Vital who found such a unit, 5x5. It's a little bit cute. Inside we got a model of a ship, and if it's not cheap plastic, but good wood, and handmade, then this ship alone can recapture the entire unit. They're very expensive. Also, here's a Louis Vuitton suitcase. It's very old and worn, but most likely it's an original, because, well, a fake is hardly likely. Probably I've seen a lot of countries. There's some art behind the glass. We got some Tiffany boxes. Well, they look like Tiffany. I don't really know what it is. Gucci package. Well, in general, we have to go and watch. The unit was bought for $500, and I hope that we will find that much inside. When I came to the unit, and Louis Vuitton. It's so old. That's cool. This is a natural tree, but it's not hullabaloo. It's not some kind of plastic. It's a really cool thing. I really like it. These are carpets. Look at what happened. Faberge. The Faberge house didn't just make eggs. They have a lot of different good things. Of course, when you see a Faberge box, you expect to see an egg inside. It would be really awesome. I'd be calling a limousine right now, stuffing it in, and driving with a cigar in the backseat. But I definitely like this unit. Limoges is a city in France, and they've been making porcelain there for a very long time. Here, someone sells their products for $100, but in reality, such boxes are sold somewhere around $50. Still the same, right? Baccarat, France. Another city in France. Here was the famous French crystal. There are a lot of glass workshops here. Ashtrays are inexpensive, around $10, and if there are such little animals made of glass, then it will be a completely different money. Oh, my grandmother had one of these. It was on the sideboard, and there are a lot of glasses. All right. Fish in 6 glasses. It's something made of stone. Gotta be careful with the stuff. Very careful. That's cool, you guys. It's made of wood. Completely. HMS Victory 1805. $700, $800, $1,050, $1,030. Here's someone selling for $2,000 for it, but they have different sizes. The more expensive. And this one is I came across. Someone sells it for $620. I've got a flag broken on one mast, small additional work on the hull, and one boat fell off. But in general, we should sell it for $300. And here someone is selling a cannon from the ship, a real cannon. And 5 pieces have already been sold for $2,500. So here we got something that should be really good. Souvenir products. And this looks like Tiffany. Interesting. A Tiffany company. And such Tiffany porcelain is sold in the region of $70, so let's evaluate it for that much. Logically, of course, it was necessary to start with Louis Vuitton. There's hardly to do anything else for it. It probably should be an old stone of some kind. And what is this? That's a perfume bottle. There's really no, designating. But I'm really glad that everything is in place. Sterling China, Japan, silver-plated. Yeah, we got some silver-plated porcelain dishes. Interesting. And all this is in a Gucci package. Whoa. And it's not empty, by the way. Oh, that leather is nice. You can see that kind of quality, right? This isn't some kind of Alright, so let's see what's inside. Whoa. I saw this, but only blue. Faberge. Please, let it be a rare egg that's been searched for a really long time, and nobody's been able to find it. No, not an egg. There's no special joy from the Faberge boxes because they used to produce expensive jewelry. And now they produce really affordable products. Well, I replaced it with the word cheap. In the first box I came across such a set, well, the only thing that was the coloring was different. It was sold for $120, and in the second, some kind of similar glasses for $200. That is, both boxes can be estimated at $300. And this is a piece of jewelry from that era of Faberge, And so it looks like an ordinary ring, but it's not ordinary. It has diamonds, in fact. Well, the price is appropriate. And if you look at how much Faberge is putting it all up for sale, this ring, the egg is put up for $60,000 and a brooch for $60,000. And in Australia, someone put up a sale for Faberge egg for $236,000. That would be a godsend. That's what I understand. Lenox is over here. Lenox is a really good company. Everybody knows that. Okay, Lenox. Now, for the Louis Vuitton case itself, I found one on sale. The condition is approximately the same, and he's asking for $350 plus $80 delivery. In total, it turns out $430 for the case. And there are also 8 people that are looking at the lot, so there is an interest in. I think that if we put it up for $300 together with the delivery, then we could probably sell it. Therefore, I can estimate my own at $250 because, I have a broken one here. It's everything is seashells again. Huge. Corals of some kind. That is huge. Look what the... In here too. Man, nothing special. Back in the bag. I got a bag here. These are some posters. No, they're not paintings. Oh, in Louis Vuitton. Hello. Nice to see you, Louis. But with personal signatures. It'll be necessary to revive them. Corals are pretty big. Huge. And here's some dishes. And that's what's pricking me. They're not corals. He pricked me again. My God. Good. Something heavy is over here. Oh, heavy. It's glass. If there is some sort of engraving on the glass, a little bit's beaten up here, and the manufacturer is indicated, then it will be a lot of money. I don't see anything here. Dishes. Lenox. And this is Ibisum tableware, English dishes. There were more than 60 items in the box, and it does not sell for cheap. More than 65 items were sold for $270, but only 4 plates were sold for $240. Therefore, I think the $250 for my more than 60 items lot, I can definitely pawn. Lots of dishes. Yeah, unfortunately, nothing is written anywhere in here. And it should be written on here. And here it says Lalique, France. This company makes glass and uses such frosted glass in their work. Here's some figurines, how they're sold for $70, $95, $30. Or for example, the thin animal costs $45, and a well-thought one is already $190. So much for the difference in nutrition, because the average price for these figures is around $50. But they also have expensive copies, let's say like this vase. It was sold for $1,900. And if there is one, it will be very good. Same thing? Yeah, Catherine threw. It's also chipped. Lenox, candlesticks. Oh, more Louis Vuitton. Well, listen, this is really good. At least they weren't outside, too. More Louis Vuitton. Wow, you just, got all over us today. To have such a stash on the shelf like that. And then think about why he's drunk all the time coming out of his library. There's the stash. But this is not a good idea. I started making some leaky bags. Or maybe it's a robber's mask bag right away. 2 in 1. I don't know, it doesn't really look like the real thing. It seems to me that this is a fake. And it all starts over with the first fake. The first fake will come across and that's it, Glass. Got some candlesticks like this, I got 2 of them. And again, the Lalique company. Here someone put up a candlesticks for $225, and if you look at how much they were sold for, then these 2 candlesticks were sold for $500 plus $39 for shipping. The candlesticks are in perfect condition, minus the commission, minus the setting of $400. You can get pawned. Lalique, France, that's pretty good. Also Lalique, France. Here. Lalique, France. And this gang of 3 boys is put up for sale for $700. I don't know about $700, but you can probably pawn it for $400. And that's pretty interesting. Somebody put up 71 pieces of Lalique, France for $28,000. So we really need to start getting our collection started. Gucci, that's good too. It's good when it's the original, and when it's not good. And judging by the bag, it is not the original. Soon, it's got like, just like a little bit of bad quality. It's very sorry. And I started liking this unit so much. Yeah, this is also not an original. Crap. Instead, more glass. What kind of art is this? Applique? Art. I think it's art, but nobody would really spend money on such a frame like this. We gotta check. Glass. A hookah flask. It's similar. It's like a decanter. Yeah, let's check. Well, this one looks like the original. It's old, worn out. Barbie. Whoa. Wow, this is for costumes. It's not a bag. This bag is called a hold all, and that's how much they were sold for. The most expensive was sold for $2,000, but it's all in perfect condition. In such a state as I found, I think, the dollars for maybe at least $250, we should try and sell it. Well, the inside's still pretty fresh. Worn out just from the outside. 24 karat gold plating. That is, it's not really made from gold. They're just covered with gold. And this thing is for horses. Oh, shit. I waved it too hard. In general, I was in order to punish the disobedient. An ashtray, can you imagine? It weighs about 3 kilograms. Lennox. Lennox, and it's wine glasses. Well, that's pretty. Not small, yeah. Oh, it's like his dumplings here. Whatever. Bavarian. Yeah, that's all one set. Lots of glass. Aw. Straight to the drum. That's plastic, it's not glass. And this is glass. Some sort of like blob, yeah? Pretty cool. Binoculars. Aw. 1915. Real marine binoculars. Here they were sold for $50, and I think $30 can be pawned for. More glass. Good to know. Here I think it's all empty. It's plastic. Oh, and the plastic is broken. A bread knife. Not interesting. That's another one. These are popular. 1931. I see. Gucci. Made in Italy. Who hasn't had Gucci ashtrays yet, right? And that's how much Gucci ashtrays are sold for. By 130 for 115, 80, 150, 290, 260, 250. We had a free jar from Sprott's and nothing, and the ashes did not complain, by the way. Well, if people want to pay for it, then that's what I'll put it up for. This was what was sold for auction. Well, I'll put it up for $80. And these are all some kind of postcards. Big Valentines. I think that they just hit them in the glass for a reason, right? And they probably made sense then. And even if it did make sense, it means they're worth a lot. And we need to check how much they're worth. Rocking chair? But in general, it's going to be necessary to review it. Just in case, right? Well, that way we can see from the condition that it's very comfortable. We spent a lot of time in it. All right, let's give them some more fakes. Well, of course it's a fake, my god. Glass. Heavy glass. Look at this quality. It's got like a little chicken paella. Some Chinese chicken was just sitting and scratching. Because it doesn't matter to him. That one day they will laugh in this person with their fingers and say, oh, yeah, this person has suffered. It can make it normal for everyone to think, oh, wow, what a cool bag. Where did she find that $3,000 to afford a bag? And there's just like little loaves sticking out. Yeah? That's some art. All that I like. A candle is placed here, and the whole face will be in the glare. And just a huge number of matches. American Matchboxes. Remember the battles? The ball was signed. Here it is. Remember Schwinn bikes? This is a simulator from them. When I saw it sideways, I thought that it was a fan. You can try and sell it, by the way. It is very popular here to try to lead a healthy lifestyle, buy yourself different exercise machines, and then let them fall into the dust, like everything else. Well, that's fairly nice. Yeah? Bavarian. The whole box, yeah? A lot. We need to count how many there are. COCM is actually marquee. I read that backwards. Here, it's dump. Everything is simple. And here's the picture like this. Such bicycles are put up for $150. Such paintings somewhere from $150 to $200. I checked them all. Well, at least $200 for at least both. I can try. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Who still hasn't signed up for some reason, subscribe to the channel. I wish you all the best of health. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you all soon. Thank you.